What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing well. It's been a while since I've done any bike videos. Just gotten busy with work, life, you know how it is. But very excited today. We're picking up a new bike. Not gonna tell you what it is yet. Wait until I get there. I've actually been on the road for about 2.5 hours already. Got another 3.5 hours to go. It's a far drive, about a 6-hour one-way trip to pick up this bike, but I'm very excited. It's a very cool, very special bike, and I'm pretty sure you guys would like it as well. Kind of give you the backstory. I found this ad on one of the bike forums probably about a month and a half ago. A gentleman that had posted that he's selling the bike, and reached out to him. Went back and forth, talked, sent me pictures, video, and we made a deal. He is currently out of the country. Essentially, he moved back to India, where he's from originally, and was planning to send the bike there as well, but because it's so expensive to send the bike there and register it and all that stuff, essentially he decided not to do it, and the bike's been at his sister's house for the last couple of years. So he figured out he's not coming back to the country, so it's time to sell the bike, and I ended up buying it. So it's sort of a barred fine type of, and I'll show you why when I get there, because obviously the bike's been sitting in the garage for in their garage for the last couple of years, but it's been covered with blankets and there's luggage all around it. You can't even tell that there's a bike in the garage. That's how much thing there's around the bike. Nonetheless, I'm pretty excited. We'll move everything around, we'll get the bike out, and it's a very low mile bike essentially, and we'll get it serviced and get it back on the roads. I've had one of these bikes back in the day and unfortunately sold it, so I am excited to get another one, and planning obviously to keep this one for myself, because they are very special bikes. They're becoming harder and harder just to get, because a lot of them are in collection. Some of them were raced back in the day and crashed, you know, and there are just not that many of them around to this date, or they don't come up for sale that often, you know. It's the more accurate statement. So stay tuned. Like I said, I got another probably 3.5 hours to drive to get there. I'll show you. I'm pretty much in the middle of nowhere right now. As you can see, we've got another 225 miles to go, but it will be exciting to get it, pick it up, and drive back home with it. So comment below what you guys think it is. It is, yes, it's an Italian bike, obviously you guys know that, so it kind of like narrows it down to Ducati, AMD Agusta, possibly a Aprilia, you know, one of those three. Comment below what do you guys think it is, you know, and I'll keep you guys posted. Stay tuned for the rest of the video. Alright guys, here is the actual bike. Just picked it up, loaded onto my trailer, and it is a 2000 Ducati 996 SPS. Very special bike, number 1089. Super excited. This is a very cool bike. Check this out. You guys are gonna like this. It's got the black magnesium wheels. It's got the carbon thermies. Man, what a machine. And it's only has 4,500 miles. This is one hell of a bike. Now we just got to get it back to California. We got another 6 hours to get back home, so let's get on the road. All right guys, after 13 hours and 820 miles, we're finally back home. Time to unload the bike. It's getting kind of dark, so once I unload it, I'll do a little quick around video, and we'll do a follow-up with after service and actually test riding the bike pretty soon, so stay for that. All right guys, bike is finally unloaded. By the time I got back yesterday from my trip from San Francisco, it was already getting late, so I wasn't really able to do a video after I unloaded the bike. But it's the next day, it's nice and sunny, perfect weather, the sun is shining, so I wanted to do a quick walk around, show you all the details about the bike and why this bike is so special. So basically what it is, it's a 2996 SPS. These were like limited production bikes, very special for multiple reasons. So just to be kind of like start from the beginning, the 2000s 996 SPS actually got an upgrade. They got the Öhlins suspension on the front. The prior years 99 and before that they had the Showas. The SPS also came with the carbon fiber airbox. As you can see, this bike is numbered. This is number 1089. Also, this particular bike has got the Marchesini magnesium wheels in black. There were actually two different sets or two different designs of these wheels. Not many people know about it, and I think this is the more desirable one. I'll show you why. So if you look at on the back of the ribs, it's pretty hollow. The other design actually was kind of like a honeycomb design, so I believe this one's a lighter. It also has the carbon fiber Termi exhaust. This is the 50 millimeter one, so obviously gives it more of a better sound as opposed to like the stock 45s. I believe they actually came with the 50. It's got the carbon fiber fender on the front, and one of the things that you'll notice on the carbon fiber, if you get really close to it, there's actually little holes on it. It's because, again, this is 25 years ago. Carbon fiber technology back in the day was not that good, so this is very normal for these bikes. Do you see that? What else? Let's see. Yeah, it's got the Öhlins on the back as well, carbon fiber chain cover. But the reason these bikes were so special is for multiple reasons. Obviously, the engines got better internals compared to like the regular 996s and stuff like that, so higher output on horsepower. And these bikes were actually never they were never meant to be registered, not just in California but anywhere in the United States. When they came to the US, they didn't meet EPA standards for whatever emissions and all that stuff. So when people purchased them brand new, they had to sign paperwork that said like, hey, these are going to be strictly track bikes. The cool thing is the bikes actually came with lights, you know, had a VIN number, so a lot of people were able to register them, or just went ahead and register, even though they signed the paperwork that they will never register them. And that's how they were able to get around it. So if you were to buy one of these bikes nowadays, especially let's say out of California is so difficult to register bikes. If they're out of state and stuff like that, you have to jump through like so many hoops. But this being a California bike, I'm actually pretty excited because it's already registered as one and I can actually ride it on the streets. So the bike is extremely clean. I mean, I went through it like the whole thing. It only has like 4,500 miles on it right now. It does need service because it's been sitting around for a couple of years, but the previous owner actually stored it correctly. He had like a stabilizer in the fuel tank. There's a little bit of gas in there, but essentially it was a barn find because I'll show you a picture of what the bike looked like in the garage. It was covered with boxes and blankets and all kind of stuff. You couldn't even tell that there was a bike in the garage. So I'm pretty excited to actually, on the next video, I'll start it up for you guys after we do the full service, and we'll ride it a bit. Looks like some rodents got into it a little bit on the foam around the speedometer. Not really a big deal. You can actually find those and replace it. But overall, the bike is in an absolutely very, very clean condition. Very excited to have this bike in the collection. If you guys recall, I actually had one of these a while back and I sold it. Obviously regret it. So it's safe to say that this one's not going anywhere. There's a little bit of haziness with the front lights. That's a little bit of a, it's not a big job. It's common. It's happened to other bikes. I've had it. It's easier to clean. It's relatively an hour job to take everything off. It's kind of like a hassle, but it's not difficult to clean that. It's got the carbon fiber, obviously, cover here. Super excited about this bike, and like I said, this thing is not going anywhere, being that it's only got 4,500 miles. It's got the magnesium Marchesini wheels. Very, very excited. So yeah, stay tuned. We'll do a follow-up video after we've serviced everything. We'll change all the fluids, possibly the belts. Tires actually look brand new. So we'll check the date on them. I don't know if it needs tires, and we'll do a follow-up video when we're taking it around the block and for a couple of trips around the canyons. So stay tuned for that.